Good evening. I think we are on and live. If you can see me, hear me, give us a thumbs up under the video or stick a comment in, then I know we're working and we're coming through the other end. Looks like we might actually have some sound this evening, which is good. So just give a few seconds for people to confirm we're coming through loud and clear. And then we'll get on. What a crazy few days I've had. Let's see, are we getting any response from anybody? I think we're coming through. Let me see if I can get it up on my phone just to make sure we're working. Oh, we're getting some thumbs up. That's good. Okay, I'll assume we're working then. Lovely. Bella Mac says, "Evening, Steve, loud and clear." Super. Thank you very much. Right, so somewhere here, if I can find the right button, I've got the results of Sunday's, the items that sold on Sunday, which I have done in Miss World order again. That's not the right button, is it? Hang on. That's the right button. Hang on, let's start at the start. Stop. Restart. Here we go. Right, there we are. We won't miss any out. So, spare parts. Jennings Indian head, 21 quid. Why have I got a strange gap on my video? Hang on a minute. Dearie me. We'll go into pot, as I've been trying to do too many things at once today. That's the problem. Let me click on that. Cut that down a little bit. I don't know what I've done now. I've done something. Start again. There we are. Right, that's better. Sorry about that. Okay, let's try again. Right, Jennings Indian head, £21. Cash box for Mills or Seager, etc., £40. A lot of people after that. I've got one or two more of those coming, so that's good. The Jennings Governor top casting, 44. That was quite cheap, really, when you think what it is to get one chromed. So that was a good buy. Onto the machines, the cigarette vendor, 160. Nice original paint on that one. The Laron, Jameson Laron, 300. Don't see many of those around. The little whiz ball, 311, which I don't think was much more than we sold it last time. Unrestored, so that was a bit of a bargain, I think, that one. Moving on, we've got the Riviera, 537. The Seager High Top, 779. Nicely restored. And the next one, the Jubilee, 780. Silver Jubilee. That was a really good one. Had all matching serial numbers and everything. Yeah, nice machine, that one. The Parker's Carousel Allwyn, 950. They always do well. So that was no surprise, really. And next up is the Mills High Top, 1,000. And oh, I think that was it. That was it. There's a couple of bits didn't go this time, which was, I'll leave these things running through while we chat away. The Clubmaster, the Buckley, I think. Was there something else? I can't remember. I think it was two machines that didn't go this time. More than likely they'll get relisted again, I would expect, in a week or so's time. So there we are. That's this last lot. We'll let them run through. You all should have had, if you bought them, notifications, or if you made an offer on them a notification to say you either got it or that you didn't. They've all gone through. The sellers have all made their minds up whether they're selling or not, so that's good. In fact, I think they all did it within about 20 minutes of midnight on Sunday night. So I think all the sellers were up midnight, funnily enough. So that was everybody had a late night, including me. So collecting machines this week. This week I am stupidly busy. I've literally, about 5 minutes before this stream, put my paintbrushes down. I'm covered in paint from head to foot. Painting props that have got to be on set tomorrow afternoon. So it'll be fun trying to get the paint dry. I'm out all day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday working on TV jobs. But the weekend is no problem. Saturday, Sunday, I'll be around in Cambridgeshire for viewing, collecting stuff you've bought, or dropping off things you want to sell. I can't really do Leamington this week. As I say, daytimes I'm out working. I've actually got to do my proper job this week and earn some money. But yeah, weekend's no problem. There's a couple of nice bits coming in the week to get listed, which I'll try and get done. Realistically, it probably won't be until Saturday when I'm back home again. So there's a nice pushy shooter, which I think I put a picture up on the Instagram. If I can find a link to the old Instagram. I keep meaning to put a link on the top of the website. It's one of my many jobs to do. Oh, I only put a picture of the Cabinets Island. Anyway, so there's a nice 30s pushy shooter, and there's also a very nice, fully restored Brian's Gapwin come in. I'll try and put a picture of that up on Instagram tonight. If you don't use Instagram, it's a good way for me just to put up quick snaps when I haven't got time at the moment to upload them to the website properly in video and everything else. So if you go over to instagram.com and just search for colcon.uk, you'll find us on there. You can follow us there. And you can see it's just a picture. If you don't know what Instagram is, it's just a picture sharing site. Ask your kids, they're bound to be on Instagram all the time. So as I say, I'll get a picture of that up there later on. And then, so this week, currently we've got for sale, what have we got for sale in the coin up section? We put some new bits on the end of last week. It's looking a bit sparse at the moment. We've got some spares. I think lots of spares in this week. Most of them actually. So if you need spare parts for your machines, check out the spares section, because a lot of them end this coming Sunday. Let me just click over there. So if you haven't looked lately, I put some new spares up the other day, some fortune teller fronts and some Mills jackpot, tray stimulator handle, other useful bits and bobs. So on here, everything from the Jubilee payout slide levers down the page all ends this Sunday. So check your shed for your projects in case there's any bits there you need. I was showing you the Instagram thing when I forgot, because I've got the wrong screen showing. My fault. Let me just click on that again quickly, for those of you who haven't spotted it and know what it's about. Yeah, so Instagram, go on Instagram, search colcon.uk, our username over there, and you can say it's just somewhere we can stick on quick snaps of things as they come in. So it's very useful to kind of get a bit of a preview of what's coming up in the next few days. So as I say, there's the pushy shooter, and I will, when I finish this live stream, I will try and remember before I put my paintbrushes up again to go and take a picture of the Brian's Gapwin and put that on. And then there's not anything in the other sections at the moment. Machine wise, we've got these ones currently for sale. A couple of people have asked about the things that didn't sell before if they're going to be relisted. Yes, they will be in due course. I think there was two vending machines that didn't sell. They've gone back home again to the seller. But I think the other bits and bobs that didn't sell, there was a Peerless, the Pace Bantam. What else was there? I can't remember. There was a French All-Win. Mini Sega and a Marvel trade stim, wasn't it? I think it was about 5 or 6 things. So they will all come back on again in due course for another go round. It's just a case, to be quite honest, I haven't yet got around to programming the relist button, so that's another one of my jobs for next week. Right, any questions? Let me go back to the prices, because that's what we're supposed to be looking at and discussing. Just click that back on. Any questions of anybody? Any observations? Anything you need to know? As I was saying, you should all have had your notifications if you bought anything, or anything you made an offer on, to say that you did or didn't get it. So I was just going to say something, I've completely forgot my mind. Yes, collections. So I was saying this weekend coming up, which is, what is it, the 10th and 11th, something like that this weekend. Yes, 10th and 11th. Collections from Cambridgeshire, no problem. Can't do weekdays this week because I'm just not around. I'm working. Next week should be a bit easier. I'm out again Monday if I get this illusion finished I'm building at the moment. I'm not sure about the rest of the week, but we'll be able to sort something out, hopefully. If you need to collect stuff from Leamington or drop stuff off in Leamington, again, this week isn't going to be possible, these weekdays. Next week I will be there. I'm not sure which days, but I'm going over Leamington Way on Monday anyway, so I can always drop things off at my mate's warehouse 2 or 3 doors down. You can collect from there then, whatever day suits you. Not a problem. So just get in touch and let me know if you need to collect from Leamington. Stick a thumbs up under the video, because that helps us find new people, supposedly. I'm not actually sure if it does anything or not, but that's what they all say. So click on the little thumbs up icon underneath the video. That's useful. Thank you very much. Any questions from anyone? Somebody also asked the other day about spare parts. Can we post them? Yes, of course we can post any spare parts, any small things, books, etc. When we sell those, not a problem. I just don't like sending machines out on carriers because they tend to turn them upside down or sideways, or chuck them on the back of vans or whatever. And I don't like machines getting damaged like that. So. Right, so Mr. Treefrog, shame we don't know what the highest bid was on failed machines. No, you don't. I'm not actually sure if it's of much use, because sometimes it might have just been, we tend to get usually several offers pretty much around what things sell for, and then 2 or 3 sort of lowish chancer offers, shall we say, like £200 for a high top or something. And if it just so happens that that's all we got, then there's not a very it's not a very useful figure to show, really, is it? It's one of these, I've said before, there's a limit to what information is actually useful and what information becomes not useful. That's not the right word. What am I saying? I mean, for example, I think the highest machine this week was the Mills high top, wasn't it? £1,000. And like people have said in the past, well, if I paid £1,000, I don't know. You know, the next offer down might have only been 700, let's say. But so what? That doesn't mean to say the seller was ever going to accept 700. It's not that you've paid £300 too much, in inverted commas, for that machine, because it might have been that the seller really wanted 1,200 for it, but £1,000 was the best he got, so he decided to sell it for £1,000. You know, it doesn't. The failed offers don't really mean anything. Is the point I'm getting at. The prices that matter are the prices that things sell for. The same as I've always tried to tell people in the past in the auctions, you know, an item is only ever worth what you can sell it for. It's no good saying this machine is worth X, or that sign is worth Y, or that piece of fairground art is worth Z. Nothing's worth anything until you sell it. It's as simple as that. And it's only worth what you can sell it for. That is the meaning of worth. That's what the word means, what you can exchange it for in money. So although with with all the price results over time, we have a fair idea of what an item is worth, to use that word, what its market value is, it's still only worth what you can get it for. What you can get for it, sorry. Bellamatic says, very good prices achieved on the Bandits. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, the Buckley didn't go. I think the top offer on that was very low. In fact, I think there might have only been one offer on it. It was like 300 quid or something. So, not surprisingly, the seller of that one didn't want to let it go. But, next time round, in a week or two's time, we try it again, then somebody else might fancy it. It'll be interesting to see what the other two Buckleys do. I think they're a week apart. Whether if it just wasn't the week for Buckleys last week, or if at the moment nobody wants to buy Buckleys. It's what all makes it quite interesting, really. Like this strange clock conversion, that'll be. Let me just go back over here again. Show you for a minute. I mean, who knows what that will sell for, because you can argue, well, it's a Brian's clock that's been ruined, therefore it's not worth as much as a Brian's clock. And Brian's clocks, if we look down, what do they normally sell for? Sort of 300 to 500 generally, depending on the condition. Somewhere around that. So, you can make a logical argument that, well, it's not worth as much as a Brian's clock because it's been converted. On the other hand, it's been converted very well. It's a very attractive machine. I can see it operating and taking loads of money. And it may well make more. Someone's put a lot of effort into it. It's all re-chromed. Works lovely. All it needs doing is the payout disc is slightly misaligned to the horses as it happens, which if I get 5 minutes to tweak, I'll do, but it's a easy enough job to do. So yeah, that'll be an interesting way to see what that sells for. Go back over on the prices a minute. Any more from anybody? I just grab some tea. Throat's full of dust from sanding down and painting stuff today. I'll have to take some pictures of the stuff I've been building. Punch and Judy and some like a winner's rostrum thing. And now I'm busy building a sword illusion, which hopefully we can get the actor in, and more importantly, out of it again alive. Otherwise, that might be the end of my prop building career. Any more from anybody? Any more questions, comments, etc.? Anybody need to know anything? I'll say it in a minute. Let me make a note for myself or I will forget, because I'll go up and get back on working to take a picture of that Brian's gap win and stick it up on the Instagram. I'll do that when the stream finishes, so if you check that in a few minutes time after the stream finishes, you'll see a picture of that. That's very nice. That again, I don't know if we sold one for a while. Let me just have a look while you're looking through the thingies. Gatwin, what do they usually make? A couple of thousand or so? Let's see, Brian's Gatwin. Yeah, last one we sold was 1800 plus premium, 1970, 1800, 2004, 2000, 2003. So yeah, should make a couple of thousand or so. Any more questions of anyone, or we'll call it a night in a bit. What's the time? Hopefully watch, I haven't got a watch on. 26 past, so we'll call it a night at past if no one's got anything else they need to know, or any comments or anything. And then I can go and have a cup of tea, and you can go and have a cup of tea, and we're back to football, as Mr. Tree Frog says. I don't do football, so I don't know where everybody is tonight. It is a little bit quieter than usual. Perhaps they're all watching football. That could explain it. Friday night, I doubt I'll be home in time to do a live stream on Friday, to be honest, because I'm out working on set. So no, I'm not going to be home by 8 o'clock. So we'll probably do that. Aim to do that Saturday night, I expect. I'll work that out and I'll send an email out in the week sometime to let people know. And as I say, I want to get the pushy shooter photographed and videoed, and the gap win. And if there's anything else arrives in the next 2 or 3 days, which is unlikely because I'm not around to receive it, so there probably won't be much new this week. But we want to get those couple of bits on in the next few days. So yeah, add a guess. Oh, I'll do that. If I could try and do that Saturday daytime in between people coming, if anybody's coming, and then get those videos uploaded, and then we'll do a quick Saturday night chit chat about the new stuff, and then Sunday night as usual. Good stuff. Right, let's have a look. Anybody still watching? There's still 12 people watching apparently. If any of you need to know anything or have got any comments, then speak now or forever hold your peace. I'll give it another minute or so, and then if everybody's happy, I'll go off and do some more work and catch you all, as I say, probably Saturday night, I would think. But keep an eye on your YouTube feed. Follow us if you're not doing so already, or subscribe, I should say, on YouTube. Then you'll get the notifications of when the next video is going to be. So you have to click the subscribe button, and then the little bell thing comes up as well, and you click the bell for all notifications, I think it is. And that way you don't miss any of the videos. Mr. Tree Frog, thanks Steve, bye. See you whenever. Yes, soon, hopefully. Any more for any more? Just have a quick look back over here and see what we've got selling this week. So we've got these things. I'm trying to think what ends this Sunday. This week We've got a high top finishing. That's a nice Bellamatic. The all original Bellamatic finishes this Sunday. That one's the following Sunday, and I think this Buckley, that finishes this Sunday. Yep. Film Stars. No, that's the following Sunday. So I think there's only 2 machines finishing this week. That'll make for a short results video next week, won't it? But there is a lot of spare parts ending this weekend. So do have a look in case you need any bits. There's, what, 20 lots of spare parts finishing, so don't miss those, because, you know, spare parts are very hard to come by, as we all know. So do have a check through there. Right, I think everyone's done. There's nothing more coming through on the messages. So I'll bid you all good night. And as I say, keep an eye on your YouTube feed thing if you're subscribed to us. If you haven't, subscribe and hit the little bell thing. And or your email as well. And we'll catch up on Saturday night, I think it will be. Bye for now.